All right. Hello. I am Ashley Latimer. If we don't know each other well yet, we certainly will be getting to know each other. Welcome to the Maverick Society. I'm so glad you're here. This is literally my favorite place on the internet, regardless of where you're watching this video. Our community is my favorite. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you've invested in building your branded business with us. The women that you're going to meet are amazing, just as you are. And the purpose of this video is for me to give you a great start and orientation to all of the resources that you have and how to take advantage of them to the very best of your abilities. So I'm actually going to start from the first email you received. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and then I'm going to walk you through as if I'm like onboarding myself into the membership. So if you want to save this video and come back to it, or just know this will be in a few places. It will be in the Facebook group, which if you're not there already, you will be shortly. This will be in the Maverick Society in your course library. There's an actual Maverick Society course, so this will be there too. And this will also likely be in your very first welcome email. I'm going to put this everywhere so that I can get you this information and you can waste no time in diving right in and making use of all of your resources. So let's share the screen. And all right, let's go to Gmail. So here we are in Gmail, and you're going to receive an email that will look something like this. For me, I granted myself access. Yours is going to be a little bit different. Like, yay, welcome to the Maverick Society. You're going to log in, and I'm praying I remember my password. That is not it. So whichever email you used in order to enroll, that's going to be your email for Kajabi. And Kajabi is the course portal that I use. I use it for all the things. It's amazing, highly recommended. Okay, update password. So the first thing you're going to see when you log in is your library. And what you want to do is copy this link up here. So see how I highlighted that URL? Copy and save that link to your phone notes or somewhere where you can always come back to it and save your login name and your password so that you can always go back and check out your library at any time. So you have tons of products. Do not, I repeat, do not just start, they're not sequential order here. Okay, but this is where you can find all of them. And I'm going to be referring to something called the Brand Builders Roadmap. The roadmap is going to direct you to these courses. So you want to have this opened up. And the first thing that I recommend that you do is find Maverick Society. Now you have my whole course library. There's 5 pages. Who knows if there will be way more by the time you join. This video, as I'm shooting this, I'm doing this for the new year, 2024, and the updates and all the exciting things that we have added that you're going to be able to be a part of. So if this is way in the future, I'll most likely have updated this video, but it could look a little bit different. All right, so you're going to scroll through the pages. It looks like it's on page 3. Unfortunately, in Kajabi, there's no way for me to like order these chronologically in your library. I wish, because I would put Maverick Society first. It goes by, I believe, when you purchase, but for you, you get access to all the things while you're a member the entire time you're a member. Okay, so view products. Maverick Society, that's us. And I'm going to walk you through this step by step, and then we will check out a couple of things. 1, our Facebook group, and then 2, the actual resources within this Maverick Society portal, because really this is meant to be a one-stop shop for you, your hub. Okay, so firstly, there is a link to our Facebook group. It's also in your welcome email. So one way or the other, I want you to get over to our Facebook group. And let me look right here. Oh, there we are. I'm live in our group. This is what our Facebook group looks like right now. So there are two pinned posts at the very top. The welcome post, which is exactly what I'm walking you through in the course portal. Some people are not big Facebook group people. That's fine. But the information is the same. So that's here as well. And then the question thread. This is very important, but this is always pinned to the top. This is what I'm going to be referring to next. So this is our group. Request in. Let's get you in there. That's the link right there. We have standing dates so that you can easily remember them and mark your calendars. On the third Wednesday of every month, that is our Zoom celebration happy hour, cocktail, mocktail happy hour. So bring your candle, which you'll be receiving in your box. It's our Celebrate the Journey, because it's always a journey if you're starting from square one or you are scaling at square 100th thing. I don't know. But regardless, it's so important to keeping your momentum and your morale when you're an entrepreneur, celebrating milestones. There's no like final destination. So why not celebrate along the way? So I'm forcing you to do that on the third Wednesday of every month if you would like. So those times are there. Mark your calendar. You can do a repeating Google Calendar event like I do for the third Wednesday every month. Our hot seat coaching calls. So these are every Thursday afternoon. And here are the times, unless otherwise noted. Now, because we have weekly Zoom coaching sessions. Now, if you are an OG and you're a founding member, we started out with one. We've built up to now weekly coaching calls. So that is a amazing resource. I don't expect everyone to be on every single call, but there are multiple calls so that you can get your hot seat coaching as needed. If coaching calls fall on a holiday, we won't have the call that week. Or say I typically reschedule these things, but if it's like Christmas right on the holiday or right before, we most likely won't have it. You have plenty of calls, you'll be fine. And not only that, you can also ask quick questions Monday through Friday and receive written feedback within 24 business hours. So if you ask it on a Friday, it's probably not going to be until Monday that I answer it, unless I see it in the morning and I have time to answer. Those are for quick questions. So say you're working through a course and maybe you're going through Align Your Brand and you're just starting out, you're doing the Align Your Brand course and you have a question about your ideal client avatar, but it's something real quick. You can ask it in this question thread. It's linked here. If you click here, it's going to bring you to this question thread. Tag me if you would like, but I'll also be checking them. Tagging would be the most advantageous, but I will be checking this a couple times throughout the day and answering questions within 24 hours so that you can keep it moving. Okay. Utilize that. For bigger questions or like game planning, masterminding, that type of thing, save those for the coaching calls. If you can, please, I would appreciate it very much. And also it's going to benefit you if you ask those questions beforehand. So say you ask a question on a Tuesday and I'm like, whoa, let me give you a quick answer, but also let's do some hot seat coaching around this on Thursday. I'll let you know with my reply. But if you already know, you're like, oh boy, I think I need to like dialogue for 5 to 10 minutes on this one thing. Make sure you let me know that so I don't think, oh, let me give you a quick little answer. And you would rather have had hot seat coaching. So if you can pre-post, that would be great. But you can also just show up as you are, as is, and ask me a question on the spot on Thursday and get coaching. Okay. So take advantage of that as often as you would like. I do want to say some of our members, they're in it to just work through courses and the brand builders roadmap, and they show up to you like one call a month, if that. You can use this however you would like to. Don't feel pressured. Again, we're Mavericks around here. We do things even within the membership the way that feels good to you. There's not a cookie cutter way, but I'm giving you all the resources that you have at your disposal. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't want anyone to feel like you must show up or you're shunned. No, literally no. You will never hurt my feelings. I'm here for you as needed within these boundaries and parameters. Okay. So there's the question thread. Our Zoom link is always the same. So if I were you, what I would do is save, as I do have this link saved, in my phone notes so I can access them on my computer, my laptop, my phone. Save that Zoom link. The password's 333 always. So that is our link. It won't be any different. So, and in fact, if you have one-on-one calls with me, if you've booked as Elite, so Maverick Elite, you have one call per month. That's also the link. However, I'll show you where that is going to be too. Speaking of, so I think we covered all the bases for our like monthly, our coaching calls. Weekly, I'll be in the group answering. I just want to be there to support you, to keep you in action and moving forward on the goals that you set. That reminds me, I want to make sure I return to a place that I would love for you to start if you didn't start with us when we did our annual planning session. So, reminder to myself, that's what we're going to talk about next. All right. So, oh, by the way, we may start. I don't love doing the hot seat calls within the membership. It is nice because they save automatically here. I typically stream them into the Facebook group because, again, some people don't want to come to a Zoom call, but they want to watch it. They want to receive the benefit of hearing other people be coached and just comment from Facebook. So I really like that. I like that there's that option. Some people are not Zoom people. They don't feel comfortable. Or if you're new and you're like, I don't know, like, I'm not ready. I encourage you to hop on a call, but everybody has different personality types. Some of us are very extroverted. Some of us are very introverted. That's me. Yes, come to believe that is actually the case. So I want to respect everybody's learning styles and everybody's preferences and personalities. So just know that you're not pressured to do things any one way. There's options around here. This welcome video will be here. I'm going to replace the current video with this one. This is a little, what is Maverick Society for you? This is an option for you if you'd like to upgrade any month. You as members only have this option to do 30 days of Voxer coaching support. So say you're like, I don't really need one-on-one, or I don't really want one-on-one. But I would love, I'm going to be launching. And so for 30 days, I would love to have this Monday through Friday for a month, whether you start mid-month or whenever, Voxer support. And so this is an option for you to upgrade, and it wouldn't be like the same as your membership. It's not a subscription. It's just for like more intensive support in that way. So that will be there for you standing. You don't have to like coordinate with me if you're in the membership. I will make time for you in my schedule to make sure that I am supporting you if you want a little bit more individualized accountability support, access to dialogue, all the things. Here is where you can sign up if you would like to be an affiliate of any of my offers. There's full instructions here. There's a video and everything. And then once you're an affiliate, you have a training hub. So if you do want to promote any, either the membership or any of my courses, that's where you would go at any time. Next level support, this gives you some options if you are ready to, the only thing that's not in here, and I'll add it, if you would like to switch over or upgrade, I should say, upgrade up to, well, I'm blanking, Elite, Maverick Elite, which is you get the one call per month and you get 1 hour of done for you time per quarter. It is a 6-month commitment. So if you were like, all right, the next 6 months, I'm going to like go all in. You can upgrade your membership for the 6 months. And then you get, so you basically get 2 hours of done for you time. So me working on your projects like for and with you, as well as the 1 hour coaching call and follow-up notes and all of that per month. So that's a really good way to do like in between the base membership and one-on-one support, if that's what you desire. Again, everybody's going to be different. Some people are like, I never need to talk to you whatsoever. And some people would like the highest level of support. It is whatever you need. And I'm here for all of it. So before we go into what I think I'm going to do, I'll probably add this masterclass here too, just because I want it to be so obvious for you. But in your box, you are going to get this planner. So you're going to get this intentional personal growth and profit planner. So this is the 2024 year. I had the last quarter of 2023. But I am going to show you where in your library to go to plan out your year. Okay, so to plan out your quarter, your year, we do quarterly check-ins. So at the nearing the end of each quarter, we review that quarter, we recalibrate, we realign, we tweak things for the next quarter. So I want you, if you're brand new and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even have a business plan. Well, you're about to. So I want you to, when you get a chance, oh no, really, this is going to make me, let me see if I can do this again. I want you to go to your course library and go to I really wish there was a search feature. I thought there was. You're going to go to the Intentional Personal Growth and Profit Planning Mastermind. And yeah, this is it. Okay. So this right here is the workbook. So you can download and print your workbook. I recommend if for some reason you don't have this and you're watching this and you don't have your box or you lost it or whatever, you can download, print it, and then I recommend spiral bounding, just so you can keep this with you. I have this as you can see, I have this on my desk literally at all times. It's like my business lifeline, and frankly, my whole holistic lifeline, as you'll see once you watch the class. So there's your workbook. Here is where the annual video will be. We are getting ready to do that this week, in fact. And so this will always be the current annual video. Past recordings will be here. So if you wanted to watch the 2023 video, it's going to be fairly similar. I've done this same process, this holistic goal setting, if you will, to kind of simplify it, for the last, I don't know, four years. And now this process is exclusive to y'all. So if somebody wants to get in on this, because it is so powerful, they have to be a member. And it's something that I take very seriously in guiding you throughout the year of updating this and making sure you're making progress toward your goals. So this is a really great way to spend, I would say, block out to do your annual planning. Block out at least an hour, if not 2 hours, because you're going to watch the masterclass and do some journaling. You're going to do some goal setting. You're going to do some mapping. And I promise it will be totally worth your while to take the time to do that. Even if you're like, whoa, that's a little overwhelming right now, just do the basics, dip your toe in to this. Or again, as always, if it's not aligned and you're like, nope, I already have my goal set, I have my business plan, this is a resource for you to take or leave. Again, you're not going to hurt my feelings, but I'm trying to emphasize the things that I know if you don't have it in place, I really want you to have them in place as a baseline for your sustainable, for lack of a better word on my brain, like safe feeling business where you know what you're doing, you know what you're going to be working on each quarter, each week, each day, even down to the granular level. So that's there for you. But let's go back to Maverick Society so you can see how this works. Now, originally, let's zoom here. I am currently right now adding to, this is something exclusive, the Instagram trainings and resources, exclusive to Maverick Society. I don't have one standalone course that is like basics of like setting things up. Now you can Google all of this information too, but for you all, for me, I want to give you my best practices and the way that I do things, so that if you see me doing something and you're like, how do you do that? Just let me know. And I create little tutorials all the time like this. So how to optimize your Instagram bio, things that I work with my one-on-one clients on. A lot of times I put those little videos here so that you all can benefit from them too. Instagram Reels basics tutorial, content and post prompts. There's about 20 personal, 20 business. I'm going to be adding to this as we go. I may make it a standalone course at some point, but I also kind of like having a lot of things that are exclusive to my Maverick Society members, because you are investing your time here. You are investing your resources here. You're investing your energy here. You're helping to build a community. And so I want to honor your investment of all of the above with exclusive things. And so a lot of times you'll see, like when I do promotions for Black Friday or a promotion on the membership, I'll do something special for you all because you already have access to all the things. And so it's like, oh, you don't really get a benefit from that sale or whatever it is. So I try to do things that are special for you guys too. All right, brand builders roadmap. We're not going to go through this whole how to use the roadmap because it's here. But I am going to show you this right here is literally, let's get in here. This is what I am going to, you'll see this referenced all over the place. I want you to make your copy. It prompts you to make your copy and save this, star it, save the link in your Maverick Society notes, because as you click through each of these components that you've looked at, you mark it off. Okay. So it's meant to start from the beginning with mindset and self-management. I want you to go through as many of these as you would like to. Again, you're not forced, but these are, if I could work with someone for an entire year, every single thing on this spectrum is what we would be covering. Like, these are the foundational pieces for you to be in the game for the long term, which is my goal for you. So I would start with mindset and self-management, going through the tools, clicking through the tools. If there is a course, so this will show you here which course, so personal growth and profit planning, guess what? That's first up. I already told you that's first up for you though. Again, recommended. But if there's a course here, you have access to that. That's not extra. This tool is now available to people outside the membership, but they don't get access to the courses, nor do they get access to, see these right here where it says MSM, Maverick Society membership. This is, if you click here, this will go directly to the question thread. Okay. So then you can hop in, you can ask the question. Okay. So I want you to use that, use the roadmap, and you have these linked in, and then you have the option for one-off, one-on-one coaching calls if you would like. So not going to go through the whole roadmap, but just know this is what I would love for you to work through sequentially, taking what would work for you and ignoring what will not. Not every single thing is going to be applicable to you, but this is how I've created my business. It's everything. I can't tell you how long this took me to put together. And some of it, when you get to it, you're like, oh, I don't want to create a membership. So you're going to ignore certain parts of it, but it's all there for you. Okay, let's look back at, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it went to, I lost it because we went to, nope. Well, how do I get back to Maverick Society? Okay, it was on page 3, right? Oh, elevate your mindset, mini mind. If you haven't gone through that, please do. This is like the mindset 101 for female entrepreneurs. It's in the Brand Builders Roadmap under section 1 for a reason, but that caught my eye. All right. Now, scrolling down to your Brand Builders Roadmap. All of those sections, so the sections in the roadmap are: number 1, mindset and self-management; 2, defining your brand; 3, offer and product development; 4, marketing your brand; 5, audience growth; 6, monetizing your brand; 7, scaling your brand; 8, managing your business. So these sections right here are where I will be adding special resources. And frankly, my goal for the new year is to take the best of the best and distill all of my courses down into like the need to know components in each of these categories. And you get in wherever you fit in on the roadmap. So our roadmap, again, you can see it right here. There's those 8 phases. If you have your brand basics dialed in, you've been doing this for years, and you are ready to monetize through multiple streams, then you're going to focus more on section 6, and you're going to see what courses and what steps are in store for you in section 6 or section 7, building out your funnel, starting to work on ads, all the things. Okay. So section 8 is not necessarily the last thing that I want you to do. You can check in there anytime, but I don't want you to, if you have zero idea on your brand, I really don't want you thinking about managing your business as a CEO very first thing. Okay. But other than that, all of the rest of this is in very strategic, sequential order. So you get in where you fit in along the roadmap, and we go from there. You don't have to start at the beginning, but I do think for anyone at any stage of business, there are things of value all along the way, but particularly in the mindset and the self-management. Even very high level entrepreneurs, we need to go back and we need to remind ourselves of these things. Like, okay, am I actually doing daily money-making activities? Am I having money mindset issues, whatever it might be? So keep going back to these things over time. Okay, so again, these overtime will have more information, and possibly as soon as possible, I'll probably get one per month done realistically, distilling down like best of the best for Maverick Society, but you have access to it already. It's just in different courses. Does that make sense? So that's my goal. Now, if you are an elite member, you have this. Remember, this is at the top of the course. And of course, when you start, I'll show you what that looks like. You can just click through the modules. So if you see here, next module, I just showed you the high level overview. There's the roadmap module, intentional personal growth and planning module. Okay, but let's go back to Maverick Society. If you are an elite member, here is where you book your one-on-one calls or done for you time. Okay, that's always linked there. You can save this. The calls are not, I do not monitor that. So it's up to you to on whenever. It can be anytime that's available on my calendar. For the elite calls, we don't have like a standing call. It's whenever you would like to. So if you want to remind yourself the first of the month, go ahead and schedule, or schedule the month before for the next one, whatever works for you. And then this right here. So if you want more done for you time, talk to me about that, because I do hybrid coaching where I do a lot of work, say setting up someone's website and SEO, and then coaching them on their social media or setting up their podcast. Like all these different types of things are very wheelhouse for me, but talk to me if you want more of that, about options, and I can come up with something for you. I do have like an hourly rate and then packages. So anyway, just email me, DM me if that's something you're ever interested in. And yeah, and then you can book here. So work on my systems for me. That's the done for you hour quarterly. Book your call. No, that's wrong. If you're elite, you get a call per month. Book one more. And then adding on a call. And you can also, if you're just in the base membership, actually not just, if you are in the base membership, you can also add calls here. So this link could be useful for you too. Okay, I think that's it. I know that was kind of a lot, but come back to this video, reference it. I'm here for you. You can ask questions in the group anytime. Remember, here is your question thread. If you ever get lost and you're like, oh, where is it? It's always at the top of the group, and it's always back in your course portal at the top. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on our next coaching call. I'm glad you're here, and I can't wait to get to know you. Bye.